Happy Monday. Monday Motivation hashtag. Okay, so before we start this video, as always, I'd appreciate a like down the bottom. Just drop us a quick thumbs up or drop us a comment in, let us know how you're doing. Thumbs up, smiley face, emoji, bicep thing. Let me know you're doing okay. And of course, if you want to have a chat about how you can lose up to a stone in 6 weeks in my remote coaching program, just reply with 6 weeks down below, or just send me a message and we can have a chat about that. Yeah, I'll tell you a bit more about that at the end. So today we're going to talk about mindless weight gain, which there's a really good book actually, which I recommend everybody reads, called Mindless Weight Loss, and it talks about how subtle weight loss and weight gain can be, particularly weight gain. Because think about it, if you gained £1 a month, you probably wouldn't notice that, but that's £12 a year, nearly a stone, and then £60 over 5 years, which obviously that's a problem. And in the book itself, he talks about that concept of mindless weight gain, how slowly weight gain can happen. Now, if you looked at me, you probably wouldn't look at me today and say, "Oh God, you've put a load of weight on." But since lockdown started, or 2 days before lockdown started, I put a stone on. Now, you might notice a little bit of a difference in my face, but you wouldn't see a massive change in me personally. But in terms of just weight, whatever that is, whether it be muscle, bit of water, bit of whatever, bit of fat, of course, I actually put a stone on since the 21st of March. Now, and that's with all the exercise I mentioned on previous videos. 18,000 steps on average a day since the beginning of March. 49 miles a week on average running, and I've counted my calories as well. So the point I'm trying to make is, and this can catch people out, it can be such a slow process gaining a lot of weight that you don't notice until it becomes a real problem. Like for me, I've now noticed, and it's weird how you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, I don't look because you know, like when someone loses a stone. It's weird, isn't it? Because normally it's like, on a lot of people, you're like, wow, you've lost a stone. But I put a stone on and I don't look massively different. Like, I don't look fat, as it were. But then if I put another stone on, then we might start to see a bit of a change. But I've had this in the past where even still, I've put on 2 stones. I've gone from, say, low 12s to low 14s. That's the sort of span I've gone through over the last sort of 3 to 5 years. And people still haven't noticed. And that's dangerous, because that 2 stone, if I wasn't doing what I was doing for a living and being aware of it and doing all that sort of stuff, could have become 3, could have become 4. Next thing you know, I'm back up at 18 where I started in 2005. So the message really is, you've got to be careful about this mindless weight gain thing. You have to, because it creeps up. I mean, I've had it with clients, even when we're keeping them accountable, £1 here, £1 there, £1 here, £1 there. All of a sudden, 6 months later, they've put on a stone and a half. So you've got to be really, really careful. And I think it's even more important, particularly at the moment, during these times where people aren't as focused and people are eating more and people are boredom eating and stress eating and doing all these things, and maybe not being as active, because it's harder to get motivated to go and exercise or eat well when you've got no reason to. If you're not going on holiday, if you even at the moment still can't go out that much, and you might not even want to, even if you can, it's very hard to find those motivations. So this mindless weight gain thing can really creep up on you. So it's an important point, and it's one to consider. And like I said, because you'll hear me talk a lot about the way forward. Gyms aren't open until the 4th of July at the earliest. It'll be a staged thing, I think, with that, and it's whether or not you want to go back into those environments. And it's what you're going to do in the meantime to stop this mindless weight gain happening. So first thing you can do is jump on the scales, or measure yourself, or just see where you're at, because that might surprise you. And then you've got a choice then on whether you want to do something about it or not. And if you do, help's available. I can help. I've got my signature 6-week program, Lose Up to a Stone in 6 weeks. All done remotely. Don't need to see you. Don't need to exercise you 3-4 times a week. It's not like that. It's purely just about tools and accountability and coaching. So yeah, if you want to find out about that, all you need to do is comment below 6 weeks, or drop me a message via the page, and we'll get in touch. We'll have a chat and we'll see if you're a good fit. If not, fine. But if so, you could get those kind of results. But as always, I just appreciate, drop us a like down the bottom. Just click the button, or let me know how you're doing in the comments. Or if you disagree with anything that I say, please comment below, because I do like intelligent debate. Have a good day.